Discipline is the master key that unlocks your hidden capabilities and propels you toward greatness. It is the bedrock that distinguishes people who merely fantasize from those who bring those visions to life. Without self-discipline, natural ability fades, drive weakens, and untapped potential remains dormant. Many overlook the immense influence of consistent effort, mistakenly believing that talent alone ensures success. But the truth is, without the dedication to train, practice, and push through resistance, talent becomes wasted energy. Discipline doesn't just lead to achievement, it forges your character and fortifies your inner strength. It is the guiding force that pushes individuals to stretch beyond their limits and chase excellence, no matter the adversity. Every person who has succeeded operates from a core built on discipline. Whether it's a sports person committed to daily practice, a business founder pushing through repeated failures, or a student chasing wisdom with relentless focus, the common thread is self-discipline. It is the fuel that keeps the engine running when motivation disappears. Motivation is inconsistent. It comes and goes, often depending on feelings. But discipline is constant, anchored in purpose and a firm decision to follow through. Those who rely solely on bursts of inspiration often stumble when life gets tough. In contrast, those grounded in discipline stay locked in, regardless of obstacles. Shifting your mindset from chasing motivation to cultivating discipline changes how you respond to challenges, and that shift makes success a certainty. Discipline isn't only about working hard, it's about working smart and remaining consistent. It involves setting a clear objective, dividing it into achievable actions, and then following through day by day. It means being present and giving your best effort even when your energy is low, because true achievement is built on repeated effort. Discipline instills toughness by pushing you to face your shortcomings and improve them. No matter how skilled or naturally gifted you are, without discipline to back it up, progress is impossible. By continually pushing your limits, you become mentally sharper and physically tougher. That strength becomes the solid platform where real, lasting success is built, proving that steady effort powered by discipline always outlasts random spurts of motivation. A disciplined mindset has no room for excuses. People who embody discipline don't waste time explaining why they can't. They look for how they can. Excuses are forms of self-sabotage, justifications for why goals remain unmet. But those committed to discipline realize that every excuse is a wall blocking growth. They see setbacks not as defeat, but as instruction. Instead of dwelling on mistakes, they redirect their energy into finding a solution. That relentless mindset is what sets disciplined individuals apart. They view every hurdle as a new chance to prove their dedication and strengthen their will. Developing discipline is uncomfortable because it requires you to evolve. It pushes you to shift your routines, tests how serious you are, and forces you to break away from the comfort that keeps you average. But comfort creates stagnation, and discipline destroys it by calling more out of you every single day. It's about making tough choices that move you forward, getting up early for training, choosing progress over leisure, and rejecting average in pursuit of excellence. A disciplined person doesn't see these decisions as losses, but as necessary milestones toward success. They thrive within structure because they understand that structure eliminates chaos and provides a clear path forward. When you fully commit to discipline, you become an unstoppable force. It's not that disciplined people don't feel fatigue or discouragement, they do. The difference is, they take action in spite of it. They've trained their minds to push through pain and see roadblocks as necessary parts of the climb. This level of commitment becomes automatic over time, making giving up feel like a foreign concept. Through repeated behavior and routine, discipline becomes a default, a natural part of daily living. It stops being something you force and starts being something you are. This evolution creates a mindset where achieving success is no longer a hope. It's a habit formed through consistent dedication and effort. The truth is, disciplined people are not born with superpowers. They've simply mastered the art of controlling their mind. They've trained themselves to prioritize long-term victories over momentary pleasures. This internal shift is essential. It reshapes how they deal with pressure. Where most people see barriers and stop, the disciplined see opportunities to overcome. Their thinking aligns with their vision, and their behavior mirrors their purpose. The capacity to resist urges, stay locked in, and push forward despite resistance is what elevates them. In a world filled with noise and temptations, discipline becomes the armor that protects them from falling into mediocrity or failure. Discipline affects every dimension of life. It shapes the way you handle your time, discipline, and a purpose-driven life. Time management, physical well-being, and professional ambition are all shaped by the level of discipline you embrace. When you fully commit to discipline, your decisions are no longer driven by impulse. They're aligned with your ambitions. You begin to operate with more precision, intentionality, and effectiveness. A disciplined person doesn't just exert effort. They apply it wisely, maximizing both energy and resources. They create firm limits, take full ownership of their actions, and are always striving for self-improvement. This unwavering focus on becoming better becomes a lifestyle, where the goal is not only success, but self-mastery. How to build discipline step by step. Discipline doesn't just impact personal development, it touches every relationship and social interaction. A disciplined individual honors others' time, arrives on schedule, and fulfills their promises. This reliability fosters trust and respect, helping build strong personal and professional relationships. Through consistent self-regulation, disciplined people earn credibility from peers and colleagues alike. They know that discipline isn't just about individual progress, it's about modeling excellence for others. Whether in business or personal settings, their reliability and consistency inspire those around them. Their ability to positively influence others stems from their unshakable dedication to their core values. Ultimately, discipline is the path that connects your current state to your desired future. It doesn't happen instantly, and it's rarely easy, but it's absolutely vital. By committing to discipline, you shape your identity, strengthen your inner resolve, and establish the foundation for lasting achievement. Though the road to self-discipline may be challenging, the rewards are undeniable. It instills a mindset that doesn't avoid difficulty, but welcomes it as a catalyst for growth. Discipline is what turns raw potential into actual accomplishment, hopes into milestones, and obstacles into lessons. It's not merely a behavior, it becomes a lifestyle, one that sets the benchmark for lasting positivity and progress. Action over emotion in a pleasure-driven world. Positive action consistently outweighs fleeting emotions. In today's world where immediate gratification dominates and pleasure is constantly chased, it's easy to let feelings steer your decisions. But feelings are transient. They rise and fall like the ocean tide, changing with every situation. Discipline is your anchor. It keeps you grounded when your emotions are pulling you in every direction. It compels you to act regardless of your emotional state. When you live with discipline, you don't wait for inspiration. You act with purpose, knowing that consistent action is the only proven path to achievement. Those guided by emotions are like ships adrift at sea, without direction or stability. But those governed by discipline stay the course, led by mission and clarity. Every major accomplishment has been the result of deliberate steps, not just good intentions. People often speak about their aspirations, get enthusiastic about possibilities, and make plans, but that initial excitement fades quickly. Excitement is the spark, not the fuel. It burns out if not sustained. Discipline, on the other hand, is the fuel source. It's what keeps your flame burning long after the excitement has died. It's waking up early to chip away at your goals when your body begs to sleep. It's staying committed when distractions tempt you to veer off course. The disciplined person understands that emotions are often misleading. They'll make the road look longer, the dream seem distant, and the effort appear impossible. But when you move forward consistently, despite how you feel, you silence your doubts and build momentum. You don't need to wait until you're ready. You just need to take the next action. Discipline teaches you to be in control of your thoughts, rather than controlled by them. Emotions can distort judgment, causing rash decisions that destroy long-term plans. But with discipline, you develop mental clarity. You learn to pause, analyze, and take purposeful action that aligns with your vision, regardless of your emotional state. Harnessing emotion, not suppressing it. This isn't about repressing emotions, it's about mastering them. Emotions can be incredibly powerful, but their strength is only useful when it's directed. Instead of letting fear hold you back, discipline trains you to confront it. Instead of allowing self-doubt to paralyze you, discipline urges you to press on. Over time, your thoughts become sharper, your focus intensifies, and your resilience becomes unshakable. Daily, disciplined effort is the cure for emotional volatility. When you rise each morning and follow through on your commitments, you build stability even in chaotic times. Discipline doesn't just keep you aligned, it empowers you with a sense of control. Instead of reacting to life's chaos, you respond with intent. A disciplined person knows that rough days will come, motivation will wane, and distractions will tempt. But they keep going because their motivation isn't emotional. It's rooted in a deeper promise, commitment. Every disciplined act is a reflection of your inner power, a marker of your loyalty to your path, and a move closer to your vision. Discipline changes the way you perceive challenges. Without it, obstacles feel overwhelming and setbacks feel like defeat. But for the disciplined, hardships are simply checkpoints along the road. They don't let frustration or fear dictate how they respond. Instead, they analyze the problem and take methodical steps to solve it. This kind of problem solving isn't random. It's a byproduct of choosing decisive action over emotional reaction time and time again. It's not that disciplined people don't experience overwhelm, they do. But they don't get stuck in it. They pause, evaluate, and act with purpose. Over time, this behavior becomes instinctual. They become agile, resilient, and capable of excelling even in uncertainty. Discipline creates freedom. It might sound contradictory, but discipline leads to freedom. Those who live it understand that truth deeply. By taking control and acting consistently, you liberate yourself from procrastination and regret. You stop longing for a better life and start building it. Every decision becomes more intentional, every hour more meaningful, and every goal more reachable. You are no longer ruled by cravings or distractions. You become the architect of your life. This freedom isn't handed to you. It's earned through unrelenting discipline. It's the liberty to chase your dreams, to evolve endlessly, and to design a life of your choosing. Success doesn't just belong to the most brilliant or most gifted. It goes to those who keep showing up and doing the work. Countless people dream, but very few are willing to do what's required. They wait for everything to feel right, the right timing, the right emotion, the perfect opportunity. But those driven by discipline know that the perfect moment is an illusion. They realize that the best time is now, and the best feeling is irrelevant. Instead of waiting, they move, even when fear creeps in or doubt whispers. And with each step, they build power. That power builds into momentum, and momentum becomes a force that nothing can stop. You stop justifying inaction and recognize that the sole barrier between where you are and where you want to be is your readiness to move forward. Even when setbacks occur, you don't wallow in discouragement, you extract lessons and press on. This unyielding mindset reshapes barriers into stepping stones. While others may interpret difficulties as reasons to surrender, the disciplined interpret them as chances to fortify their resolve. They know that while failures are short-lived, the knowledge gained is permanent. Thus, discipline evolves into a powerful mentor, molding not only your success but also your character. Discipline streamlines decisions. When you operate from a place of discipline, you no longer spend energy questioning whether or not to take action, you simply act. There's no inner debate about exercising, learning, or advancing your goals, you execute. This clarity becomes a hidden advantage, erasing doubt and postponement. While many freeze under indecision, you've already acted. This pattern, repeated daily, creates an exponential edge. Your momentum isn't fueled by luck or circumstance, but by persistent, deliberate action, independent of emotional highs or lows. In a society brimming with diversions, discipline becomes your armor. It guards your priorities, your mental energy, and your aspirations. It anchors you when external chaos attempts to scatter your focus. With discipline, you gain the power to decline distractions that sabotage your mission and commit to behaviors that pull you closer to your purpose. It offers you quiet, immovable confidence, a result of being governed by values rather than fleeting feelings. This level of self-command is uncommon, yet it forms the unshakable base upon which success is constructed. And it all begins with a daily decision to act over react. Positive outcomes are born from the strength to postpone gratification. In an age where nearly everything is instantly available, the importance of patience has faded. People seek quick wins, immediate pleasure, and fast approval. But real value takes time to manifest. Discipline is the skill of preferring lasting benefits over momentary indulgence. It's the strength to say no to temptation and remain focused on what holds true significance. Those who develop this discipline unlock a level of success and meaning unknown to those who chase shortcuts. Disciplined individuals comprehend that true victory isn't a dramatic surge but a steady, consistent climb. Instant gratification is deceptive. It promises joy but delivers regret. People who can't resist impulses become captives to them, always searching for the next dopamine hit. They abandon goals when discomfort arises, chasing a mirage of ease. But those anchored in discipline know genuine success is found not in shortcuts, but in endurance. They trade small pleasures today for meaningful rewards tomorrow, knowing that each decision builds a future. Discipline also shifts how you define pleasure. For the undisciplined, pleasure is a way to avoid discomfort. But for the disciplined, it's a prize earned through grit. They cherish every win, knowing the sacrifice behind it. Each success, no matter how minor, serves as evidence of their inner strength. This change in thinking is transformative. It turns struggle into satisfaction. Instead of fearing adversity, they lean into it, aware that every challenge is another step toward their vision. Success becomes natural, not a distant fantasy, but an inevitable outcome. In the duel between short-term ease and lasting success, discipline is your sword. It arms you with the courage to resist what's tempting but meaningless. Whether it's denying junk food to maintain health, ignoring distractions to focus on meaningful work, or choosing savings over impulsive spending, discipline ensures alignment between actions and aspirations. Over time, these daily decisions accumulate into staggering success. Others may be amazed by your accomplishments, but the truth is simple. You chose consistency over convenience again and again. The modern world is littered with distractions, social platforms, entertainment, constant pings, all engineered to hijack your focus. Yet the disciplines see through the illusion. They recognize that while many waste their lives chasing trivial thrills, they are busy constructing legacies. This awareness enables wiser choices. They are not at the mercy of whims because they've trained their minds to prioritize what counts. They don't react, they respond, always taking intentional steps forward, while others stay caught in cycles of instant pleasure and long-term stagnation. Discipline shields you from regret. Giving into urges may bring momentary joy, but it often ends in dissatisfaction. That fast food tastes great, but drains your energy. Those hours lost to mindless scrolling leave you feeling empty. The disciplined experience the reverse. Their short-term restraint delivers long-term gains, better health, greater wealth, deeper knowledge, and lasting impact. They don't look back with remorse because every choice was a deliberate investment in their future. This clarity provides peace and pride in the path they've chosen. Success isn't a quick dash. It's an extended, demanding race. And discipline is the stamina that keeps you pushing forward. Those who chase instant gratification often quit when progress stalls. They abandon dreams when results aren't immediate. But the disciplined understand that excellence demands time. They are patient because they trust the process. They recognize that every effort, no matter how incremental, is movement in the right direction. This patience is not weakness. It is profound strength. It's the ability to press on when progress feels slow because they believe in the bigger picture. Discipline turns you into a steward of time. While others squander hours chasing cheap thrills, you dedicate your minutes to activities that provide enduring value. Whether mastering a new talent, launching a venture, improving fitness, or nurturing relationships, your focus remains on long-term improvement. These efforts accumulate into a life of purpose and prosperity. Disciplined people treat time as sacred, defending it with vigilance. They don't allow interruptions to hijack their focus because they know each second is a chance to inch closer to their dream. The ability to delay gratification isn't just about control, it's about vision. It's about clearly knowing what you want from life and being ready to sacrifice for it. It means choosing to study instead of party, to save instead of splurge, to grind instead of lounge. But these aren't sacrifices for the disciplined, they're investments. Each decision is a brick in the structure of the future they've already imagined. This foresight provides them with a powerful sense of direction, making them immune to temptation and distraction. Discipline is the hidden ingredient behind every extraordinary triumph. It's the early rising athlete putting in reps before sunrise. It's the entrepreneur grinding late into the night. It's the artist tirelessly refining their masterpiece. These people are not led by fleeting pleasures. They're crafting legacies. They pursue purpose over comfort, knowing that the path to excellence is built on endurance, determination, and self-denial. While many seek easy routes and quick results, they welcome the hardship, fully aware that the journey itself molds their character. Their achievements are not the product of chance. They are the predictable outcome of intentional, disciplined actions repeated over time. Self-discipline empowers you to transcend your environment. Regardless of your origins or beginnings, if you develop the power to postpone temporary pleasures, you can reach remarkable heights. Your history, your upbringing, and your present situation do not control your future, your choices do. Every time you commit to working harder, to educating yourself, to pushing forward with unwavering focus, you are creating a narrative of your own design. Those who haven't cultivated discipline might resent your accomplishments, but they will never grasp the depth of the sacrifices behind them. To them, your results appear to be luck, but deep down, you know exactly how it happened through deliberate decisions made one after another in every single moment.